This is the Padua Podcast Network.
Headed in the right direction, and we're exercising, and our diet plan is on course. So it is a good day, and I just hope that I can turn it into 2 good days. Tomorrow, that's the goal. Have another good day. That's all we want to do. Let's have one good day over and over again. Well, welcome to Running a Fever. I'm Michael Davis. This is a show about fitness, diet, and medicine. My goal is to live a long, healthy, happy, active life right up to the very end. It's all about living long and loving life. Well, I'm walking today in my neighborhood. Couldn't think of an excuse not to get out today. I'm trying to make this a habit. I actually did work out 3 days last week, which is good. Monday, Friday, and then Saturday. Saturday, we recorded an episode with Tom Rohr, and that was good. So, glad to get that done, and glad that I was able to do it on Saturday. And he was available, and I was available. That made my 3rd workout of the week, which is good. By the way, I need to start my walking app. All right, 0 miles. Like I said, it's been a good day. Had 2 shakes, and I'm planning to have a Factor meal tonight. I did a review or an unboxing of Factor at some point, and I've only eaten 1 meal. Actually, you know, when you start up, you fill out you answer all these questions, and I answered that, I would probably want about 3 meals a week. And I thought they were going to send me 6 every 2 weeks. So I got the first order, it was 6. And it turns out they're sending me like 6 a week or something. I think. Could be wrong. I could have gotten my dates mixed up. But anyway, my freezer's chock full of these things because I've only eaten 1 of them. And I've been sent 12. Well, I gave 1 to my mother yesterday. It's supposed to be blackened shrimp in Cajun sauce, and there was kind of a succotash thing in there and some kind of sauce, but shrimp did not look blackened whatsoever. They were not, there was no black on them. I don't know how spicy they were, but definitely were not blackened. And the first meal I had was okay. It tastes pretty good. Like I said, seemed to be a whole meal. And so I'm going to keep it on for now. And I've reduced my meals to the minimum, which is 4. And I don't know if that's 4 for every 2 weeks or 4 for every week. But in any event, I've got 10 meals left in my freezer, so gonna have one of those tonight, and that's the plan. The plan is to have my protein shakes for 2 meals and then have a Factor meal for the other one, in hopes that routine will keep me in better shape, figuratively and literally. Anyway, the first meal I had was some sort of green chili chicken, and I've got some kind of taco bowl in there, and I've got a garlic something with shredded beef. I think that's maybe what I'm going to try tonight. Something with beef in it. And try to eat just that and nothing else. maybe a cookie for dessert. All right, so I've got kind of a goal for today. Anyway, my goal is to get under that 20-minute mile. So I'm trying to pace myself accordingly. And I think I did pretty well on Saturday, but I wasn't keeping that much track of it, really. I was kind of worried about capturing the video, Tom, and discussion with him. But it was a pretty quick pace, because I think he's a lot faster than I am normally. And he's walking and working out in the gym and doing pretty good for 67. It would be a lot easier to just kind of mosey along. It's a beautiful day, by the way, at Dean's Trail. It's probably in the mid 60s. I don't feel chilly at all. I'm out here with a short sleeve shirt and my sweatpants, and that's it. So I did check out the, I guess you'd call it the working heart rate or the exercising heart rate. I'm supposed to be doing, it's 113 my age. So if I get 113 for 20 minutes, then that's good. That's what I want. Well, I'm at 158 now. And it's just slowed down 2.8 miles per hour. Really want 3 miles per hour. But my heart is going pretty fast. You know, it makes a difference. When you put on 20 pounds, that makes a difference in how I feel. How much I can do, how hard I breathe when I'm doing it. All adds up. And just think, basically another 50 pounds on top of that was where I was in July of 2024. 50 pounds on top of what I am now. And I can really feel the 20 pounds. Definitely. And today I was 2 pounds down. So we're headed in the right direction, and we're exercising, and our diet plan is on course. So it is a good day, and I just hope that I can turn it into 2 good days. Tomorrow, that's the goal. Have another good day. That's all we want to do. Let's have one good day over and over again. Yeah, I released several episodes on the lottery, basically, and how that affects the brain. Why do we want to buy more tickets when the jackpot amount gets higher? I think there's a jackpot of like 1.6 billion now, something like that. And I went through the brain chemicals and psychological impacts, and I talked about the dangers of addiction and who could be at risk. I did a whole little short series on that. Let me know if you like those, by the way. I can tell you that they get a lot of views, but I value your feedback. All right, 1/3 of a mile, 3 miles per hour. So we're doing good right now. Feels like I'm going really fast. It really does. I really felt worn out Saturday, but I felt good, felt good. It was probably almost an hour and a half walking. Of course, I've done 2 hours easily recently in the parks when I'm doing my hikes. I've done that. Not quite at the pace that I'm doing now, and just kind of taking it easy, but we want to improve, want to constantly improve. That's the goal. I felt worn out, but I still felt good, and it was good for me the next day. But it's amazing how it affects your psychology, your attitude. If I can live by this new attitude, then I think I'll have quite a bit of success and more happiness, not just health, but happiness. And I talked about in one episode what I could types of things that I would do if I had more resources, money basically, and I called it strategic cultural change, and I can relate that back to happiness and longevity as well, because having a sense of purpose is something that comes up again and again in studies of people who live long. And I think that relates back to happiness as well. Something about feeling like you're doing something good and accomplishing something and doing something important in the world. And those are my thoughts on it. Probably not the kind of thing everybody agrees with, but that's okay. We each have our own paths, we each have our own ideas. And I got mine. Of course, the next step is I don't have hundreds of millions of dollars. So why can't I do those things anyway? Why can't I promote those things and advance and encourage those things in different ways? Not just with financial incentives. I don't know, I never thought of myself as being good at marketing. I need other people to do that for me. People who have a different personality. 11 minutes plus the 15 we whacked off, so 26. Yep, this is rough, but I gotta tough it out. Keep going, 2.8. It's easier to start out at 3 miles per hour than to continue on and finish up 3 miles per hour. Gotta keep going though. And I bet my heart rate is, 109. So I could pick up the pace a little bit, get it up to 113. Of course, this is going to be more than 20 minutes. It's already been 20 minutes. So probably okay. I mean, do they know those numbers are exact? Maybe you need 2 beats more or 2 beats less. How did they come up with that 113 number? It's like a lot of things, like the BMI, I think. Doesn't necessarily apply to all people. I'm going to still do it though, because the doctor's recommending it. I mean, if I just wanted to get more miles per hour, I could stretch out. As opposed to increasing the pace, stretch out a little bit. Yeah, it's much easier to manage things in small chunks, No matter what you're working on, if you just take a piece of it that you think you can do. And then you take another piece, and then eventually you've got it going. So if I can try to have one good day, it's not so hard, because, you got there's yesterday and there's tomorrow, and I don't have to worry about doing good for a year. I don't have to worry about eating every meal properly for the next few months even. Just have to worry about doing it for one day. So if I can go home, have that factor meal and a cookie and nothing else, then that'll be a good day. And then tomorrow, we'll deal with tomorrow. I'm not going to deal with it today because we can't. It's in the future. There's nothing we can do about it today. Absolutely nothing. 2.8. I might wind up just being 2.8 the whole time, which wouldn't be bad. It's better than a 30-minute mile for sure. I'm at 0.79 miles. Trying to keep trudging. Yeah, beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. There's some evergreens out here that have they're still green, obviously. I don't know, for some reason around here, there's always like green stuff in the grass. Even around my house there is. Certain plants can survive that freezing temperatures. A little incline here, a little tougher. And I don't know if I can go as far as I went on Saturday. So we're at 37 now. That's pretty close. 38. Well, this just curves around. I mean, I've never been this far. And it's cool that the street lights continue the whole way. So I could come out here early in the morning. I'm about ready to turn around. That just curves around and goes up the sidewalk of that busy street. Kind of reminds me of that Trail of Tears thing that I took in Fayetteville. I just walked through the city. Some of these trails are more picturesque than others. And they don't give you that, something about being in nature that is just kind of good for the soul. I don't talk that much about the soul, and I'd like to do more of that. I'd like to say hello to any Indian listeners and viewers that I have out there. I have discovered that second largest language group is people from India. And I think they just take languages based on countries that have different languages. Obviously, English is the first one, and that encompasses the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, and other places. And of course, in India, English is also a very prominent language, so those people may actually be listening in English. In any event, I have started adding Hindi subtitles to the videos, and I'm not able to do that for podcasts. I can add subtitles, but only one kind of subtitle. So I want that to be English, but I haven't. My current host is not, and I don't know, the app that you're listening to may not support that. So, but if you're on YouTube, and a lot of listeners are on YouTube as well as viewers.
20 minutes 50 seconds per mile. Duration 20 minutes 50 seconds. You've completed 1 mile. Heart rate 90 beats per minute.
90. Well, we must have slowed down a little bit, and we're a little over 20 minutes. Maybe almost 21 minutes per mile. So, anyway, whether you're reading this in Hindi or you're listening in English, definitely appreciate you. And I want to say thank you for listening/watching if you're in India. Not surprised that we have people from India participating in the show. Haven't checked lately, but the last time I checked, we had downloads in 26 different countries, including Mauritius. And Mauritius is always the one that comes to mind as being the most unlikely or most surprising. It's a small island country. I had a whole episode on it. You can look for that. I don't know the number offhand, but it's out there. 2.9. Pretty good speed. Maybe you just found this podcast for the first time. We've been doing it for over 8 years now. 450 plus episodes. And it's all about my health journey. We've had some ups and downs, but you have been with me the whole way. And we've gone there together. I don't know if you're on a health journey or if you're just on a health sitting at home, or maybe you're already at your peak performance and you just want to remember what it was like when you were struggling like I am. It is beautiful. I mean, even out here, I can hear the traffic, but it's the view right here, just along the walkway and the fences on the side is kind of nice. There's a school off to the left, playground, some apartments up ahead. Off to the side, there's it's kind of like a creek bed, but it's full of rocks and some land, probably destined for more buildings, but nothing there right now. Some more apartments in the distance. And the sun is 3/4 down at 4 o'clock in the afternoon in December. Can't believe it's December on a day like this. It is windy. It's always kind of windy here. But yeah, I've had some good runs in my fitness journey and some bad ones. Along the way, we've learned a lot about various topics having to do with health and longevity. Trying to love life, Living long and living life. Living long doesn't mean much if you can't love life. And you talk about a health span. It's not just physical health, we talked about that purpose. That's what the happiness part is all about. Heart rate's going down some more, 95, still going 3 miles per hour. Almost 1.5 miles, 30 minutes. So I still think we're doing pretty good today. I think the heart rate may be going down just because of inclines and things like that. But it's okay. Probably got 20 minutes over 100 today. I think that's pretty good for my cardiovascular health. Got lucky again. Nobody on the road this time. Last time there was someone who obligingly slowed down for me. Note to self, I need to do an episode on safe driving. It's another way to live a long life, is to not get killed in traffic. Yeah, it's a beautiful day on Dean's Trail. No doubt about it. Well, 2.8 miles per hour, almost 2 miles in 40 minutes, so we're doing good today. And I believe I got over 100, I'm right, 101 beats per minute right now, so it's been a good day on the trail. Been a good day meal-wise so far. And I'm relatively happy considering where I am today. So it seems like a good time to end. I probably got another 5-minute walk back to the house through my neighborhood. I'm going to end it now. And as always, I appreciate you, whether you're from India, the UK, Australia, Mauritius, or any other country. I'm glad you're with me today. And tell your friends to catch the fever. And right now, if you're listening for the first time, you got to catch the fever. And if you've already got it, keep it burning. I'll see you next time on Running the Fever.